You know that situation? You arrive at a crowded place, look around, and your brain starts screaming, "What do I do now? How do I start a conversation? Will they think I'm weird?" If this has happened to you, relax. You're not alone. And most importantly, you don't need to be an extrovert to create incredible connections. In fact, shy people have a secret advantage. Yes, I said advantage. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to connect quickly with anyone and naturally without forcing anything. If you understand this, you'll already be 10 steps ahead of most people. First, connections are not about what you say. They're about how the other person feels when talking to you. Read that again. Seriously, I hope. This means that you don't need to have the perfect sentences on the tip of your tongue. You don't need to be the funniest person in the room. You don't need to try to impress anyone. What do you need? Make the other person feel good in your presence. And the simplest way to do this? Show genuine interest. Instead of thinking about what to say, ask good questions and really listen to the answers. For example, you approached someone, said hi, how are you, and introduced yourself. Then you asked what the person's profession is or what course they are taking. The next step is essential. Ask an open and genuine question such as, what made you choose this field? What do you like most about what you do? Or let's say you want to win over a girl or make a new friend. The only thing that will change is the question according to the context. This activates social dopamine in the other person's brain. Do you know why? Because people love to talk about themselves. And guess what? They will associate you with a positive feeling because they felt good talking to you. Connection created, it's that simple. Another crucial point that will make your interaction with people easier is knowing the basics of body language. Here's an insane fact. People decide whether they like you in the first few seconds of interaction. And do you know what the craziest detail is? This happens before you even open your mouth. The reason? 93% of communication is nonverbal, so if you want to connect quickly, pay attention to these 3 points without looking like a psychopath. Golden rule. Look for 3 seconds, look away for a moment, then look back. This generates immediate trust. Open posture. Avoid crossing your arms or looking closed. Keep your shoulders relaxed and your chin slightly raised. This makes you seem approachable and confident. Subtle mirroring. Without exaggerating, slightly imitate the other person's posture. This activates the chameleon effect, a brain trick that makes people feel more connected to you. And perhaps most importantly, smile. That's right, smile. Smiling people are happier and convey a sense of security, confidence, and peace. Okay, now you've approached the person, introduced yourself, asked an open question, and so on. But how do you keep the conversation going? It's simple. Use the keyword trick. It works like this. The person says something. I went traveling over the weekend. You take the word travel and continue. That was cool. Where to? How was the trip? Now here's a tip. If you notice that the person is uncomfortable with a certain subject, change it. Talk about other things. Always make the other person comfortable with your presence and subject. You might be thinking, okay, that makes sense, but what if I still feel nervous? Here's a secret that could change everything for you. The problem isn't shyness. The problem is that you're too focused on yourself. What am I going to say? Do I sound interesting? What if I say the wrong thing? Now try changing your focus. What can I learn about this person right now? What can I ask to make this conversation fun? This takes the pressure off your shoulders right away. And the best part? The person on the other end is probably nervous too. Yes, most people have some social anxiety. You're not alone. The trick? Get out of your own head and into discovery mode. From that moment on, your brain stops worrying and the conversation flows naturally.